Students, now I will tell you how to find the valency. So first of all, before valency, we should know what is electronic configuration, or in short we can say EC. So electronic means electrons and configuration means arrangement. We know that atoms are made up of electrons. So arrangement of electrons. So generally elements have the orbits or the shells. So first shell, then second, third, fourth shells. Almost first shell has maximum 2 electrons. The first shell is maximum having the 2 electrons, and if outermost, whether second, third or fourth, it has maximum 8 electrons, not more than 8. That's why it is also known as the octet, means 8. So octet shell, orbital shell has 8 electrons. So it is known as the octet shell, that is 8. So hope that you know what is electronic configuration. Now we will do the electronic configuration, or how to find the electronic configuration. So student, first of all you should know electrons are written as E also. Now we know that hydrogen, in your book it is written that atomic number of hydrogen is 1. So the first shell, it has only one shell and that consists of 1 electron. So hydrogen need one more electron to be stable, because I already told that in the first shell it should have maximum 2 electrons, but hydrogen do not have 2 electrons, so it needs one more electron to be stable. Now come to the second element, that is helium. Its atomic number is 2, so it already has 2 electrons, so it is stable. Now come to the lithium, which is have the atomic number 3. So inner shell has 2 electron and the outermost has 1 electron, and we know that for stability it can give 1 electron or it can gain 7 electrons to become 8. Means to complete its shell or the octet it needs 7 more electrons, or it can give 1 electrons. Now come to the argon. Argon has atomic number 18. So its valency become, innermost should be 2. So from 10, if 2 is subtracted, 8 is left. So now it become 8. So it become 8. Now out of 18, 2 plus 8, 10. 8 more we needed, or better we will see 2 electrons already in the inner shell. Then out of 18, 2 has gone, so 16 are left. So now again 8 has gone for the second shell. You can see 8 electron, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 8 is again left. So in the third shell it again has the 8. So you can see its outermost shell is already completed, so that it's already stable and it do not want any more electrons. And basically argon is a noble gas, and I already told you the noble gases are stable. They already had the 8 electrons or the complete octet. Now student, in the table 4.9 you can see the atomic number, symbol and names are given. From there only we will find the valency. So before finding the valency, one should know that those who have valency 1, 2, 3, 4, their valency remains same. Means the electrons, those shells have electron 1, 2, 3, 4, their valency remains same. If they have 1, their valency remain 1. If they have 2, their valency remain 2. If they have 3, their valency remain 3. And if they have 4 electrons, their valency remain 4. Now come to the 5, 6, 7, 8. Those whose electrons are 5, 6, 7, 8. We will subtract the electron from them. I will tell you how to do this. First of all, we should write the atomic number up to 20. In your syllabus, it is up to 20 only. So you have to study up to 20. Hydrogen, atomic number is 1. So its electronic configuration become 1. Now come to the second atomic number, that is helium. So its electronic configuration become 2. For lithium, it has atomic number 3. So inner shell has 2, because we have to complete 2, and 3 minus 2, 1. So outermost shell has 1 electron. Like that, beryllium has atomic number 4. So inner has 2 and left 2, 4. Boron has 2 in the inner shell and 3 for the outer. Like that we will do. When we come to the neon, you can see its atomic number is 10. So it become 2 and 8. So its outermost shell is already completed. So neon is also a noble gas. Now come to the sodium. Sodium has 11 electrons. So atomic number, so 11. Inner shell has 2, then outer has 8. So 8 into 10, 1 is left. So outermost has 1 electron. Like second magnesium, that is atomic number 12. So we will write 2, 8 and 2. Like that I have completed. Now you can see in the potassium, it become 4 shell. 2, 8, 8, 1. Total 8 to 10, 10, 18 and 1, 19. So potassium, atomic number potassium is 19. Like that calcium 2, 8, 8, 2. Next we will study further in the higher classes. So these are the electronic configuration which is not given in your book. Now we will come to find the valency. Better to find the valency, we should know the electronic configuration. So I already told those whose valency is 1, 2, 3, 4, their valency remains same. So you can see 1, valency become 1. Electronic configuration 2, valency remains 0. Because they do not need any electron to complete. I already told in the case of helium. You can see in the case of helium, its inner shell is already completed with the 2 electron and we need 2 only. Then come to the beryllium. The valency is 2. Then 3 valency is 3. For carbon valency is 4. Now come to 5, 6, 7, 8. I already told 5, 6, 7, 8 means we have to subtract from 8 to complete it. So for 5 we will subtract 8 minus 5, valency become 3 for nitrogen. 8 minus 6, valency become 2 for oxygen. 8 minus 7, valency become 1 for fluorine. 8 minus 8, the neon have valency 0 because this is noble gas. Wherever you will get the 0 means they are the noble gases. For sodium, already 1, 2, 3, 4. Sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon. You can see their outermost shell has 1, 2, 3, 4 electrons. So their valency remain 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep in mind those whose valencies, electrons, outermost shell electrons are 1, 2, 3, 4. Their valency remains same. Now come to the phosphorus. Outermost shell has 5. So 8 minus 5, 3. Then sulfur, 8 minus 6, valency become 2. Chlorine, 8 minus 7, valency become 1. Now argon. Argon is again a noble gas. You can see 8 minus 8, 0. For potassium, its valency 1 and 2. Like this you can find out the valency. Now student, in your book, one question was there. Find the valency of underlying element. For example, phosphorus. You have to find the valency of phosphorus. So we know that valency of phosphorus is 8 minus 5, 3. So valency of phosphorus I have written 3. Like that valency of oxygen. So you can see valency of oxygen is 2. So we will write valency 2. Like that copper. So already I told you that copper is having the variable valency 1 and 2. So here only 1 is there, so valency become 1. Here along with the copper 2 chlorine is there, so it become 2. For iron it is 2, valency is 2. Like that you can find out the valency of the different elements. Hope that you understand. So beta, for electronic configuration, first of all you should know how to configure them and then you can find the valency very easily.